Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this is my fifth episode where we finished decorating the keg shed because the last one we did the jar and the chest, the storage shed. So I wanted to do the keg shed on this one. So as you can see, currently this is a very bad arrangement that I have. Actually, this was the one I had when I had like a smaller shed and then I upgraded to the big one. So I'm just trying to put it around in this space now. Same as the jar shed, I wanted to do 2 rows of kegs. And for this, I actually don't have a reference, but I have a rough idea of what I want to do in my head. Let's just see how it works out, like putting it all together. And then, so the idea basically is like I want to have a separate place for like alcoholic stuff and like tea, coffee, stuff like that. So like I want to set up 2 counters or maybe 2 tables and kegs all around the place. So I think this day like I only arranged it like 2 and I kept these lamps. These white color box lamps are one of my favorites actually, but didn't really find a theme where I can put it. So I was like, okay, maybe here it'll work. I actually liked the design a lot, so I left it with that. I was already sure I'm gonna put tiles on this one after the mistake I made with my jar shed. I was like, yes, I learned. I like the tiles, I like how it looks in between the tiles. So that was one thing I set up. Next, I started experimenting with a little bit of flooring. I did not want to do like too much designing on this. I wanted it to be way more minimalistic kind of. So this was a board that I set up, right? So that was like for the alcohol place, so like beer and wine and all those things. And I'm arranging like 4 end tables so that I can keep stuff on it. And I was trying to see which table I could arrange. Like I wanted like a perfect coffee table. I think there was a design for a coffee table in this one, and that's what I wanted to add. And this is the next day because obviously, as usual, I fainted. Oh, we even had pale ale and mead. Yeah, so like a lot of different varieties for the drinks. I was actually looking at places for the box lamps because if you don't keep it on the center, right, the center place actually looks a bit dull and the side is all very lit up. But then it just spoils the arrangement. It's not symmetrical anymore if I do it that way. I ended up with this table. This looked very much like a pub table. I think that's what it's called also. And there you go. That's one side of it is done. I wanted to add kegs all around it so that when it's ready, the drinks are there on top of it, and then on the table also you have these drinks. I love these coffee tables. They're so cute. And just really gives that proper coffee vibe. Like I don't know, just a cafe thing. And I also realized I do not have the recipe for the tea sapling. So I don't even have one tea drink. And I was figuring out how am I gonna even manage with no tea drinks. So guess we have to go to Caroline. I've actually never done that quest before. I didn't even know how to trigger it. I was just checking the wiki on how to do all those. And on the coffee side, I set up like this mahogany table, and there I set up the oak, so that you can see that difference. And my board is ready for the coffee. I actually left one spot free for tea, which I can do later. And that's it for the design for now. So it looks with the coffee already. I like it. Next, moving on, Adventures of Tea. So this is very interesting. I just found out she has a room like this in the backside. I was like, oh wow, very interesting. I never knew. I just fast forwarded, just like as usual. She gave me some drugs. I ate those too, and now I'm hallucinating. I've seen this scene, this exact scene on YouTube so many times. I'm like, that's very interesting. Maybe it should be like a 8-hour event or something like that. I just never even realized it's like a 1 hour, 2 hour event, something like that. I had like 4 hours with her. I just never really got around to this part. Oh, I love that thing. This is such a fun event. And yay, she's gonna give me the recipe. When is she giving me the recipe? Oh, never mind. I also saw the wiki after this, so I was like, oh, you get it in the mail the next day. And there's my tea sapling. Oh, wait, I only get the tea sapling. So the thing is, I thought we could get the tea directly, but no. Now I need to start setting up for the tea sapling. I wanted to make like a separate space for tea. I mean, there I'll just keep the cup, but I wanted a place where I can grow the sapling and also kegs. You know, keep the kegs in front of it, so as soon as the sapling is ready, you just put it in the keg. And yeah, so this room is quite small. Is it supposed to be for the nursery? I have no idea. I'm not gonna have more than 2 kids if I get married in this game. I don't seem to be making progress on that side. I keep forgetting I have to go give gifts to people. Yeah, I definitely want to marry Harvey. So yeah, I should make some progress on that too. I wanted to set this up like a green room. Yes. After this, I just start setting up the tiles. But before that, we need to make sure we plant the saplings. And I also checked it takes 20 days to grow. So, and it only gives it gives you tea leaves only in the end. And these saplings are supposed to be a good investment. Thing is, I have never done it. But that's okay. I think they reduced the price after some point, so now it's not like that great. But anyway, so this is what I set up for my tea room, not tea sapling room, tea room. It's all like greenish a bit. I like this. And as soon as the tea is ready, we can make our keg shed better, I guess. So let's wait for another month or so in the game to get to that part. Anyways, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Check out my other videos. Bye bye. See you in the next one.